Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Hello students, how are you all? So my dear students, today once again I am here with the 7th lecture of class 10th biology. So dear students, in the last video we have started the nutrition in the animals and the 5 common steps I have told you in the last video that they were the 5 steps which are followed by the all kind of the animals, doesn't matter that is a unicellular animal or a multicellular animal. All kinds of the animals have to follow the 5 steps that are called nutritional steps. What were these steps? The steps were ingestion, second one is digestion, third one is absorption, fourth one is assimilation, and fifth one is egestion. These were the 5 steps which are followed by the all kind of the animals. They are the unicellular or they are the animals. They are the unicellular or they are the multicellular. So my dear students, we have to take one example from the unicellular organisms and from the multicellular organism. In unicellular organisms, we have to study the process of the nutrition in amoeba or paramecium. In amoeba and paramecium, because they are the unicellular organisms and they are made up of single cell. So what is the process of the nutrition in amoeba we have to study, and in multicellular animals we have to study the nutrition process in human beings in detail form. So the nutrition in human being we will discuss after this. So today I am going to start the topic, that is the nutrition in amoeba. As you know very well that amoeba is a irregular shaped animal. There is no fixed shape for the body of amoeba. There is no fixed shape. So an amoeba is a irregular shape. An amoeba is a irregular shape as any food particle which comes contact in the amoeba. Any food particle which comes in the contact of amoeba. So amoeba has a sense of touch. After that, what will happen? The amoeba will surround its body towards the food particle. Means the amoeba will cover the particles by forming a special structures. They are called pseudopodia. What are these? Pseudopodia are called false feeds of an animal, and these pseudopodia are formed only in amoeba except 1 or 2 other examples. So what are these? These pseudopodia are the false feet which are formed in any direction and they can be destroyed after using. So amoeba is a jelly-like body which can form the pseudopodia in any direction according to its need. So what happens actually? The amoeba cover the food particles with the help of pseudopodia. When these pseudopodia increase in size, then they covers the food particles completely. When these food pseudopodia will become close together, then they part of this food particle get inside, and this is called the food vacuole. Now here it is called the food particle. Here it is called food particle. Here it is called the food vacuole because here the food particles is without the skin. But here the food particles is covered by the skin of amoeba or the membrane of amoeba. So that is why in this condition it is called the food vacuole. So these three steps are the ingestion. Ingestion. In the last video we have discussed what is the ingestion. Ingestion means the process of taking food into the body, to inside the body. The process of taking food to inside the body, that process is called ingestion. That process is called ingestion. Now, after that what happened? The different digestive enzymes present in the amoeba, they works on the food vacuole. They start action on the food vacuole and they try to break down the complex food into small pieces. So this process is called digestion. This process is called digestion because in this condition the different digestive enzymes present in an amoeba will start the action and they will break down the complex food into simple soluble form, because the food which is already present before the digestion, it is the complex form and it is insoluble form. But after that, the digestion of the digestive enzyme, the food will break down into smaller and soluble molecules. This process is called digestion. After that, the food which is digested inside the food vacuole, the food which is digested in the food vacuole will come out. So digested food will come out from the food vacuole. This process is called absorption. This process is called absorption. Okay, this process is called absorption. Now, what are the steps which are followed? Ingestion, digestion, absorption. Next step will be assimilation. You can add one more diagram here. You can add one more diagram, that is like this. Just like this. The digested food which is completely mixed to the cell, this is called assimilation. So here the food is completely mixed. The food which is digested inside the food vacuole will come out. That process is called the absorption, and the digested food will completely transport to the each and every part of the cell, because it is a unicell single cell organism. So only one cell will perform the all functions. So the digested food will transport or that will mix to the each and every part of the cell. That process is called the assimilation. After that, the undigested food will remove out. The undigested food will remove out. How it will remove out? This food vacuole will collect, not food vacuole. In an amoeba, there are the different types of the food vacuoles are present, like food vacuole, contractile vacuole. So contractile vacuole or any other food vacuole will collect the undigested food and that will be released out. Undigested food will be released out. So this process is called egestion. This process is called egestion. So my dear students, what are these? These are the 5 steps. These 3 steps are combinedly called ingestion. This is called digestion. This is called absorption. This is assimilation, and this one is egestion. So now dear students, any animal like amoeba, paramecium, human beings, all the animals have to follow these 5 steps of nutrition as I have given you here. This is the nutrition in amoeba. It's a very, very important topic because in the board examinations, a very short type questions are asked from this topic. So have proper practice. I hope this topic is clear to you. For the theory, you can go through the material which is given you in the PDF form by your WhatsApp group. Now, we will start the nutrition in multicellular animals. Next one is nutrition in multicellular animals. Nutrition in multicellular animals like human. As I told you before starting the topic that when we have to study the nutrition in human beings and amoeba, we have to follow the all 5 steps: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. So my dear students, as when we talk about the nutrition in the human being, so nutrition in human being is a complex process, because you know very well it is a human beings are the multicellular animals and they eat a very complex food material. So that is why the nutrition process, or you can say the nutrition process in the human being, is a very complex process. So what we have to do, we have to study step by step in the human beings. So multicellular animals, we have taken the examples of the nutrition in human being. My dear students, today I will tell you the only summary related with the digestive nutrition in the human beings. After that, we will, in the next coming videos, we will discuss in the detailed form. So my dear student, when we have to discuss about the nutrition in animals like human, so first of all, we have to discuss about the digestive system of human being. Digestive system of human beings. We have to discuss about the digestive system of human beings, right? So my dear students, as you know very well, the digestive system of human beings is divided into the 2 parts. Okay, the digestive system of the human beings is divided into 2 parts. That is, the first one is alimentary canal. Okay, second one is digestive glands. Before starting the nutrition in human beings, I will tell you about the digestive system and digestion process in the human beings. Digestion process and digestive system both are the different topics, and we have to study in parts. Both are the different topics. If in the question it is asked to you that explain the digestive system of the human beings, so that is a different topic. In that topic you have to discuss about the only parts of the digestive system with little bit summary of the digestion. If it is asked to you the digestion of food in the human beings digestive system, so that is a broad topic. You have to discuss in detailed form that how the food is digested in the different parts of the alimentary canal. So today we will discuss about a little bit the alimentary canal, near about 10 to 10.5 meter long. The human alimentary canal is 10 to 10.5 meter long. Its parts, first one is buccal cavity, second one is pharynx, third one is esophagus, fourth one is stomach, fifth one is small intestine, sixth one is large intestine, and last one is anus. Obviously, the points are very short written here, but these all points we have to discuss in detail form one by one. Digestive glands in the human beings are of following types. First one is salivary glands. Second one is liver. Third one is pancreas. Fourth one is gastric glands. And fifth one is intestinal glands. Why these glands are called digestive? Because the chemicals which are released by these digestive glands is helpful in the digestion of food. So that is why these glands are considered as digestive glands. Now come on, these parts. These are the parts which we have to study one by one in detail form. Buccal cavity, in which the mouth cavity is called buccal cavity, in which we have to study tongue, teeth and salivary glands, how they are helpful in the process of digestion or nutrition. Esophagus, it's a long tube which is called food pipe. Stomach, it is J-shaped. Stomach is a J-shaped bag-like structure in the human being. Which is helpful in the process of digestion. Small intestine, it is near about 6 to 6.5 meter long, and large intestine, it is near about 1 to 1.5 meter long, and anus, it is the last part through which the undigested food is removed out periodically. So my dear students, for today it is enough. In the next coming video we will discuss these topics in the detail form one by one. Till that, have the more practice. Go through the online channel, YouTube channel, that is the Golden Flower Palia, so that you can get the new coming videos. All the best. God bless you.
Do self-study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.